I think I'm in the mood to go shopping for some Five Nights at Freddy's merch today. You want to come along? Great, let's go. The first merch I found was at this Hot Topic store. They had a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's jewelry. They had a lot of necklaces, bracelets, earrings, stuff like that. I thought all of this looked pretty cute, but honestly, I don't really care much for FNAF jewelry, so I kind of passed on it. They also had a bunch of these Balloon and Circus, Freddy and Foxy plushies. I don't really care for these plushies because they aren't really from anything. They also had this squishy Freddy, which I was really tempted to get as a fidget, but ended up passing on. They had a few bags, like this Sun and Moon little purse, as well as this Freddy purse, which I thought was kind of cute, but I thought his mouth looked a little weird. I don't know, there's something about it that I'm not crazy about. Since it is still winter in Canada, they had these Sun and Moon earmuffs that you could get. I think that this looks really cute though. I think this would be adorable to wear and definitely would keep your ears warm. And then they had these hats. To be honest, I hate this style of hat so much. I think it looks so ugly. They also had a few of these little beanies, these little toques with Freddy on it. Yeah, kind of cute, but honestly, not anything crazy, not worth the price, to be honest. They also had some t-shirts. They had Into the Pit, they had Freddy, they had Security Breach, and then just below that, they had some of these plushy backpacks, and to be honest, I am so sick of the plushy backpacks. Like, you cannot fit anything in these backpacks. They are basically just a wearable plushie. To be honest, personally, I would rather just have a larger plushie and call it a plushie and not have it be a backpack, you know what I mean? I think that this Sun and Moon hat had a really cute design on it, and then they also had this throw blanket. I wasn't crazy about the design on the blanket though, even though I do want to buy more blankets. I wasn't crazy about that one in particular. And then Jacob handed me this pair of socks. I was surprised not to find more socks while shopping. Normally there's like a ton of Five Nights at Freddy's socks. I don't know why, but yeah, these were the only pair I found. And I was surprised to see that they now have Five Nights at Freddy's underwear. It says Game Over at the top, and it's got the main four animatronics just kind of scattered over a pink and black checkered pattern. They also had this pair of Five Nights at Freddy's pajama pants. I actually own this exact pair, and I can confirm they are very, very comfy. Highly recommend. And of course, we had to check out the plushie section. The first one that caught my eye was this Nightmare Freddy plushie, because I already have the Nightmare Bonnie version, so I was tempted to get this one, but ultimately I did end up putting it back for today. Maybe I'll get it another time. And then they also had the U2's shoulder riders. They had the Freddy one, and then they also had the Sun one, and I think that the Sun one looked really cute. I kind of regret not buying it, but it was kind of expensive, so I did put it back. They also had some smiling critters. They had Crafty Corn, they had Catnap, and they had Dog Day. I was kind of surprised to see that they still have this Elf Bonnie plush in stock. I thought for sure after the Christmas season that these would be completely sold out, but nope, they're still here. And then of course they had the Freddy and Bonnie little like hand puppet things. I don't really care much for them. They also had this Foxy like bag clip, this little like keychain Foxy. I think this looks really, really adorable. This is really, really cute. Something I kind of wish I got, but they were a little bit too pricey in my opinion, were these Five Nights at Freddy's color-changing tumbler cups. I kind of wish I got them to have iced coffee in, but they kind of weren't anything special in my opinion. They're kind of just an image on a plastic cup, and it was like over $20 for this. Even though I kind of like them, I didn't think they were worth it. And then we headed into Spencer's, and we found these little Foxy plush slippers, which I thought looked absolutely ridiculous, but also super fun at the same time. They say Foxy on the back of them, and then at the front they just have, you know, obviously a big plush of Foxy with his little hook arm. They also had this Freddy hat that I absolutely would have loved in middle school, but not so much nowadays. They also had Springtrap and a Glamrock Freddy little toque that you could get, little beanies. Thought that these were good for the winter time. We also found some more U2's merch out in the wild. This time we found the Freddy sit plush. This is so adorable. They also had Roxy, Monty, they had Vanny, and Foxy, and I think that was it for the plushies. And then they also had a few of the figurines, which was super cool. Then they had some more of the plush backpacks as well as a regular backpack, which is really cool to see. I'm so sick of these plush backpacks though. Like I said earlier, they fit barely anything in them. They're kind of adorable, but like I would never actually wear this as a backpack. Like why does it need to be a backpack? Just cut the straps off and call it a plushie, because I think this would be adorable as a plushie. I would love to have this Foxy. Like, I'm super tempted to go back, buy it, and just cut all the straps off it, because I don't see the point of it. I don't get it. Does anybody actually buy these to use as a backpack? This one I get. The Springtrap backpack, that like actually makes sense. Anyways, I could rant about those stupid backpacks all day long, but instead we'll move on. It's been really cool seeing more and more U2's merch pop up in Canadian retail stores lately. I've been loving the FNAF U2's merch for such a long time now that it's really cool to actually see it in stores. The one that I actually ended up purchasing today was this Vanny Sit plush. And after that, we went into another little collectibles store in this mall, and I was actually surprised to see how many FNAF Funko Pops they currently have. I find that FNAF Funko Pops, at least here in Canada, they sell out really quickly in stores, so it was pretty cool to see that they still had quite a few in stock. And then they of course had the FNAF 10-year anniversary mystery minis. I still haven't gotten the puppet. I want the puppet so badly, but I still haven't found it. They also had these bag clips, these mystery security breach figure ones. I've bought these before. I wasn't crazy about the quality of them though, so definitely not going to be picking up any more of those. They also had the FNAF advent calendar still in stock, surprisingly. I've bought this advent calendar twice and got the exact same figures in each one, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy that one again. Then we went into GameStop, and the only FNAF merch that they had were these bag clips that have like the floating figure in them. So we did not spend much time in GameStop. Then we went to Showcase and we found this kind of creepy looking sun plush. I think that Showcase wins for having some of the weirdest pieces of FNAF merch. Like, why does Roxy look like that? They also had this Monty one. I don't like this. These look so weird. Who is buying this? FNAF fans, we have to start judging the merch a little bit harsher, because they are just putting out the most random stuff. They also had this like Arctic balloon boy. I think it's from the app, right? It's from like Special Delivery AR, whatever the FNAF game is. I never really got into it personally, but I've been surprised to see so many of these plushies popping up recently. They also had the Eclipse, this Sun Eclipse Ruined plushie, as well as the reversible Chica and Nightmare Chica plush, and they always have the tie-dye Chica. Nobody ever buys the tie-dye Chica. This Freddy plushie kind of makes me think of the bag plushies, but if they were actual plushies, but it was like $30 just for that. Oh, that was a little pricey. No, thank you. They also had the mystery minis. Everywhere else sells these for like under 15 bucks, but for some reason Showcase sells them for like $20. So a little bit too expensive in my opinion. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these kinds of videos, be sure to let me know by commenting down below, as well as hitting the like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, bye-bye.